Hey everyone. Just returned something at Walmart. Was in the area for something else and wanted to return something. So now that that's done, heading back up the mountain. Hey guys. I was just in the area that had the Walmart, and I wanted to return something, so that's what I just did. Now I'm heading back up the mountain. I got a leaf blower that said it was supposed to be hybrid battery or cord powered, but I tried using the battery and it wasn't very strong, and it didn't last very long, so it didn't really do much, and then it dies like after 20 minutes of use, and I was only able to do like one little corner of the yard because the leaves were just not blowing away. So I think I'm gonna have to order off Amazon for a better leaf blower or something. Hope you don't mind if I'm not talking much today. Just enjoy the drive. I could put on music, but there aren't very many good stations here that don't have a whole bunch of static. But hopefully the scenery is enough. So I'm thinking of accepting submissions from the New Jersey or New York area, because I'm not driving much in New Jersey these days. So maybe to get some New Jersey content, I'll start accepting submissions from people in New Jersey and maybe New York City as well if they want to do that. Yeah, so I'm gonna make. This is probably my favorite part of the drive. I love it when there are farmers' fields and mountains in the same area. It's what I grew up with in Alberta. If you just go outside of the city of Calgary, Rocky Mountains. They're different than the Catskill Mountains. They're each beautiful in their own ways. The Rocky Mountains, you get the snow cap. The Catskill Mountains, you get the trees going all the way up to the top. They actually. So yeah, as you can see here, the mountains have a bit of a brown. Why did I say ground? You get all the bright colors like oranges and reds, and then after the trees are done, it goes. Then the trees that are golden will be the ones changing, and then so you get, it's very, you can see it because I've been up here for the fall before, but this is different. Like, we're actually living up here now, so we get to see how the changes are from week to week, as opposed to just a few days here and there in the fall. Now we go to 23A. I'm not sure exactly what a Circle W is, but I always, well, not right now, but almost every time I pass there's a long line of people outside. Circle W. It looks like a convenience store, country store type of thing. Okay, cool. You're just gonna... What are you doing there? Okay. New Jersey plates. gonna start going up the mountain. Right here is where I consider it the beginning of going up the mountain. So what's interesting about New York State is there are several sections of road where it will say that the speed limit has ended, and then I think that means then it's the state speed limit, which is 55, which is interesting because on a lot of those roads where they have the end speed limit, it's at least for this car, it's difficult to get up to 55. You know, there's certain sections where you can, but like for instance, going up this mountain, like a few hundred meters back, there was a sign that said end 35 miles an hour limit. And then so the state speed limit would be the one to take over, which is 55, as I said. And I'm not sure I could get up to 55 with this car going up the mountain. I would have to really, really push it, I think, to the point where I'd be afraid of the engine blowing. So I'm at 45 now, and then this curve here. I could probably, but I'm not going to, just because I don't want to. But I'm sure there are some cars that could do it. Yeah, I actually looked up the horsepower of this car the other day. It's 98. Yeah. So then you would think that it would be really, really good on gas, which, I mean, it's not bad, but the thing is, it gets about the same gas mileage as some of the newer non-hybrids. Like, I average about 41 miles to the gallon if I use my fuel manager app, which sounds okay, but then you consider the fact that, like, on Instagram I've seen people like Utah Car Reviews. His Civic gets about 40 miles per gallon, and it's like, that's not even a hybrid. And so what is this car? It's a hybrid, and it's getting similar fuel economy as non-hybrids, which is one of the reasons that I think the Prius sold so many more cars than the Insight, because the Prius is able to put up, 50 plus miles to the gallon, whereas this one is sitting at like 40, 45. So, yeah. But the new Insight, though, the one that came out in 2019, I've wanted one since they came out. Like, I really like the look of them, and then the fuel economy on those, it's like, yeah, but the thing is, with my family as it is, we need something like a minivan or a large SUV, so our next vehicle's probably gonna be like a Honda Odyssey or something like that. But yeah, maybe one day I can have that insight. In my personal opinion, that's Honda's best looking car. I think it looks better than the Accord, personally. But then the Accord Hybrid gets similar miles to the gallon as the Insight, which again is like... It's no wonder that the Insight isn't selling as well, because people already have what they need in the Civic and the Accord. Alright, so I said I wasn't going to talk much, and then I ended up talking a lot. I'll be ending the stream in a couple minutes. There's a gas station coming up that I'll pull into, and I'll end the stream. I think Central Jersey Dashcam was at the beginning, and then after that it's been all you, Twin Cities. Which is funny, because last time I did this, Bad Drivers North Central Maryland was the only person who watched. Oh, I just saw your comment about the Sienna. Yeah, that's one of our considerations as well. I wasn't aware of the transmission problems. My father-in-law has had an Odyssey for about a year. I don't think he's had any problems, but just based on that, I know what to sort of expect from an Odyssey. I don't know as much as for what to expect from a Sienna. The family has rented one for a brief period of time, but alright, so here's the gas station. I'll just do this side parking here. Alright, yeah, so thanks for watching. Sorry about that. Not sure when I'll do this the next time, and as far as videos, I'm working on my next upstate video. I don't have very much footage yet, and then like I said, I plan to take in submissions for the New Jersey and New York City areas, so we'll see how that goes. Right, so yeah, thanks for watching. I'll catch you later.